here, man. 122 pounds and 10-5, man. What the Good Fellas Sports TV, bro.
Just from the walking Wisconsin, watch
Good Fellas Sports.
Good Fellas Sports.
Belief about
No, I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking
right?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
But let's talk about Usyk and AJ real quick. Let's get down with the get down. I do appreciate everybody for tapping in, sharing the video, subscribing to the channel. We got a heavyweight fight. I won't call it a big heavyweight fight. One of those UK bum bashes, what I call it when I say bum. I just mean not that good, okay? So you got AJ defending his WBO, heavyweight WBO title. Super, well, they supposed to be getting rid of the few WBA titles, super WBA title, heavyweight title, and his IBF heavyweight title. So he owns 3 of the belts in the heavyweight division. Tyson Fury owns the other. So, this week we got AJ and Usyk. Next we got Wilder and Fury. I think the winner of Wilder and Fury got to take on Dillian White. He fight October 30th, the day before Halloween. Halloween falls on Sunday. So we here. So I do appreciate everybody support the channel. If you want to support the channel, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. I'm telling you, I'm about to start a gaming channel. And if my gaming channel take off, I'm done over here, dude. I'm gonna sell this to Adonis or give it to Adonis, depending on how you want to do it. Or I'm gonna just periodically be over here. So, we talked about that last night. I'm gonna for a gaming channel sometime next year when I move and get right. But we got Usyk, Joshua next week, Saturday from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium Arena in Tottenham. Usyk, the reason he getting this fight is because he took on every challenge at cruiserweight. I mean, he fought Michael Hunter. He got all the belts at cruiserweight. So, by him getting all the belts he was granted, or him by being a great champion was granted super WBO champion, which means that you can become the mandatory in a weight class above or weight class below. We know Usyk probably can't, at 34 years old, he probably can't make 175 pounds. So he moving on up to heavyweight, which I think he struggled with. Tony Bellew. And somebody in the comments said, "Well, the World Series of Boxing, that's different. That's different." What we do know, you can talk about what he did in the World Series of Boxing and heavyweight if you want to tickle your fancy. I mean, he fought Joe Joyce, so cool. In 5 rounds, nigga, 5 rounds. We not talking about 12 rounds, 5 rounds. We do know when he fought Chaz Witherspoon, he retired Witherspoon, who was on like a week notice. And he struggled with Witherspoon, a guy that's 38-4, 29 knockouts, and been stopped 3 times. His losses: Seth Mitchell, Tony Thompson, Chris Ariella, a totally different era, 2008, 2009, 2012. Oh, this was last time he fought somebody was almost 10 years ago. He struggled versus this guy. Them the facts. Not capping. He struggled versus that guy. You talking about, you talk about Derek Chisora. This a guy not too long ago, he lost in Monte Carlo. Right here, he lost to this dude, Egit Cabal. Don't know much about him. But he lost to that guy. Then he lost to Dillian White. Then he lost to Usyk. I mean, he lost to Usyk, but that could have went either way, some people believe. Then, and he did lose to Derek Chisora. So come on. He struggled with Derek Chisora. A lot of people thought Derek Chisora should have beat him. Like I said before, if this dude was black and he was Terrence Crawford, and he was coming up in weight, you feel me? He was coming up in weight, and he had struggled versus Felix Diaz and John Molina and some of them other guys. Had he struggled versus them guys, people wouldn't be giving him the support they giving Usyk. People blindly supporting Usyk. Usyk is hot garbage at heavyweight. That World Series of Boxing is 5-round fight. That's amateur. That's amateur shit. This dude struggled versus a nobody. He struggled versus Chaz Witherspoon, somebody old. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here, man. So I mean, and you want to be real? He barely beat British. He really lost to British. You know, and he don't have the dimensions to be a heavyweight. He doesn't have the dimensions. 6'3", 78-inch arm. He don't have the style. But nonetheless, I'm done talking about him. All right, let's talk about AJ. One of the weakest champions I've seen. Y'all don't talk about Wilder being the weak champion, Fury not having defense. They're one of the weakest champions I've seen, dude. He got the chin of a poet in my custom model voice. He can't take shot. People say, he can't take shot. What the fuck have y'all been watching? He lost to Andy Ruiz. And then he ran for Ruiz in the rematch. Ruiz ain't a puncher. Ruiz ain't known as no damn puncher. People kill me, bro. Yeah, but he really didn't hit the canvas. Man, that nigga was on his ass. This dude was on his ass. Andy Ruiz put him flat on his hind side. He didn't even drop Joseph Parker. I don't think, Ruiz fought Joseph Parker. He got robbed, though. He got robbed. Let's be real. He got robbed. But right here. That's probably when Top Rank wanted to drop him. So, like I said before, y'all act like he got knocked down or knocked out by George Foreman. He didn't. And then people say, well, he had a concussion. They make all the excuses for Mario. If he had a concussion, cool. If he had a concussion, okay. Why in the second fight he run like a little bitch? He one of the weakest. This is one of the weakest eras I've seen. Only one that can be a top 10, top 15 contender in this era, in my opinion, out of the top dogs is Tyson Fury. You notice I ain't say champion. He'll be a contender. Maybe the sun shine on his butt on a great day. Maybe. But I won't count on it. He's a good fighter, but he's so inconsistent in his approaches. One fight he'll look good, the next fight he'll look like hot garbage. But you look at AJ, and AJ's what? 6'6", 82-inch reach to Usyk 78-inch reach, 6'3". And if you look at Usyk, we'll get to synopsis on Usyk in a minute. If you look at the strength of Oleksandr Usyk's strength is his legs and his jerky in and out style. That's his strength. That's what Usyk brings to the dinner table. Movement. That's it. His legs is his best defense. He'll slip a shot here and there, but he ain't no great defensive fighter. He a better defensive fighter than Lomachenko, I'll tell you that. He definitely a better defensive fighter than Lomachenko. Lomachenko his offense is his defense. That's it. That's the thing with Lomachenko. His offense is his defense. But with Usyk, he move his head a little bit. For the most part, he kind of got a nice. He kind of meshed nice with offense and defense. It kind of mesh. We look at Usyk. He got a rhythmic movement. But a heavyweight, his rhythmic movement don't matter no more. He uses legs and a little bit of head movement to escape, to evade punches. But he get hit a lot. So, and if you look, he's 34 years old. He's a senior. I don't know him personally. I don't know him and show up for a check, but it looked like he gonna show up for a check. It look like he gonna show up for a check. And at the end of the day, you got to get that money. You got to grind and shine. It ain't easy, but like I said before, his rhythm of moving, his speed moving up. That's his that's his key, is his movement. But when he punches, we'll get there. His movement is the key. His movement is the key. His legs is a strength. His speed is a strength. That's it. When you talking about boxing IQ, it ain't no versatility there. He ain't gonna fight on the inside. He ain't gonna switch it up. He ain't gonna plant and change nothing else. He is what he is. If he run his head into a brick wall and the brick wall don't break, he's just gonna keep running his head until he kill himself, until he split his head open. That's the type of fighter that he is. That's what he is. He's a one-trick pony. Same with Lomachenko. Ain't no versatility there. Yeah, Lomachenko might box on the back foot every now and again, but ain't no versatility there when you talk about Lomachenko. He is what he is. He's a pressure fighter. Same thing with Usyk. He's a engine guy. He's a volume guy. I don't mean volume and punching. He's a high stamina guy. He gets you with his pressure and his athleticism. That's how he gets you. Just break you down. He set a high pace and he able to buzz you down. So his strength is his leg movement, his stamina, and it's just his pressure, his volume and pressure. So that's what he do. You talking about AJ, excellent fighter. AJ is one of the best fighters out there, even though he in his division, he probably may be the best in this division. But you look at AJ, he slimming down. Has already let me know he concerned about a peon. Usyk get tired too, but what AJ do good is he like Kovalev. He like to keep it in his shots. He's an explosive puncher. He can move his legs a little bit. We can see when he ready to box, he can't slim down, and he got good head movement. He can stick a move on the outside. But I mean, at this essence, AJ is a powerhouse. Good fundamentals. Keep his hands up. Keep his hands back down. So AJ got good fundamentals, explosive, good puncher, and good legs. That's what you get from AJ. So those AJ strengths, man, and and his size, his speed for his size. He's a great athlete, explosive. Got that snap, powerhouse, athletic, whatever you want, physically, So AJ got everything physically going for you. Skill set, polished skill set, That's it. When you're talking about AJ weaknesses, defense, chin, and conditioning. Those 3 weaknesses for him. And then, he just seemed a little bit timid. You hit AJ, that poker face go right away. So that's pretty much AJ. We talking about Usyk weakness is height, dimension, size, length. His defense, he get hit way too much. He don't sit on his shots. He don't really possess power, and also he was at around 230 a couple months ago, so he gained weight, so he may be slower. So that's it. If you're talking about a game plan for Usyk, hit and don't get hit. You walk AJ, your defense. You got to focus on not getting hit and hitting AJ, and that's pretty much the game plan. I don't know if he got enough power. He got the style to sit on the shots, but he got to play an amateur game for 12 rounds, and knowing that AJ can't get tired, that might be his ticket. Knowing AJ can't get tired, that might be his ticket. What I mean like that, he need to set a high pace, keep turning AJ, touch him, work up and down, and don't get hit. And if he do get hit, he got to be able to take the shot. So that's what he got to do. Walk AJ, turn him, and then he got to get AJ respect. So he got to sit on something that's good. AJ got to respect. So at some point, he got to, plant his feet and generate something. But if not, it's going to be a 12-round amateur fight for him to win. Turning AJ, sticking and moving, doing what he do best, getting in and out, holding AJ, not letting AJ possess his, impose his strength and will on him. And I mean, don't let him push him back like Chisora did, and just keep AJ turned. Don't let AJ put you on the back foot. So that's Usyk game plan. And you got to do that for 12 rounds. And you are going to get hit, and when you do get hit, you got to take it well. AJ, I treat him like a cruiserweight. I come out, I press forward, I touch his body. That's the number one thing AJ got to do, get his jab popping and touch the body and break him down. Once you start touching the body, breaking him down, then go upstairs with explosive straight right hand and left hook. So if I'm AJ early on, I'm pushing him backwards. I'm using my jab to push him backwards and cutting the ring off and touching the body. If I can't really cut the ring off, I'm touching him on the hip, touching him on the side, hitting him on the elbow, shoulders. So I think the key for AJ is to work the jab, touch the body, slow Usyk down, and then go for the head. So that's my humble opinion on it. So honestly, I think AJ win this fight. I'm gonna say round 5. I think AJ get the stoppage. I just think Usyk, and if Usyk can take a shot, it's gonna be interesting. But just think AJ too much of a powerhouse, too athletic, too fast, too explosive. Now I think Usyk got anything to keep him off of him. So I like AJ in 5. Let me know what you guys think. Check the heavyweight boxing playlist off. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Best way to donate, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and a thumbs up. You can find me on Twitter too, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook group, if I can say that. Other than that, let me know what you guys think. I got AJ in 5. Usyk got no chance unless AJ get injured, or he can land that lucky shot. AJ got a chin of a pole, got a chin of a cabbage patch dog. But hey, let me know in the comment section. Peace.